Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. This is episode 157. If you did not watch episode 156, my recommendation would be to stop the video, type in pound 156 or most recent or whatever you got to do. Find the previous episode because I go through the first roll from this other bank, and I don't want to spoil it, okay? But we found some pretty cool stuff, and that's why I'm doing. I try to mix it up every day, but since I was really surprised by what I found out of the first roll from that box, I said, well, we got to see if it's an anomaly, and we got to do another roll. That's all there is to it. So here's the other roll. I started opening it up. All right, a little messy Jesse. All right, not a big deal. Not a big deal. We'll do it. Any copper in there? I think there's copper in. Oh man, this might be a good box. We might have got lucky, man. Oh yeah, this just might be a good box, man. Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. So this just might be a good box. Like I said, I'm not gonna go. I don't want to spoil the. If you didn't see the previous episode, I don't want to spoil it for you. But actually, at this point, either you stopped and you went back, or you saw it. So yeah, spoiler alert: if you're not going to watch episode 156 first, I might talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. Excuse me. So we found more copper in episode. We found six or seven. We found more copper in episode 156 than we did from half of the box, or about 25 rolls of the other federal. We did find a semi-key date in the other box. So I mean, if you want to look at it that way, and you could, if you put in the if you type key date into the search bar, 93D, huh? What is? Oh man, they ruined a great penny. Let me look at that. What a shame, man. What a shame. Oh, man. This thing looks like it's got strike throughs and everything. It looks like it does, but it might not, because. All right, maybe I'll put this one on the side. I don't have to make a short on it. You know what I mean? I could put it to the side as like a runner up, an alternative. You know, if I don't get enough pennies for shorts, then I could show that one. And so we found more copper in that one roll than we did 25 rolls from the other box. But like I said, the other box, we did find that semi-key date, which was nuts. I think I even looked it up. What is that? All right, this is getting weird. It's a blob that looks like a thing. It's just a blob, though. But it looks like a thing, but it's not. It's a blob. Yeah, we looked at the value, and I think it was like $20 in the condition that it was in. I mean, like I say, you can watch the video, and it was like all zinc, the whole roll, and then all of a sudden, boom. I think it was the last What is that? Can't see it. It's probably just dirt, but or corrosion, or from whatever, from another penny lying on top of it. Yeah, that's probably what it is. There was probably another penny, and it got, it rusted. It rusted this one out. That's just an assumption, but it is the shape of another penny. So I'll put that one to the side too. That's another good runner-up. Is that a 74? Oh wow! Yes, 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 yes. Jazz found one. All right, another AU. Excelente. That one's even nicer than the one from. You know what? I'm gonna put that one down there. It's actually nicer than the AU we found in the last roll, which we only found one. This is it, by the way. I have it here on the desk still. See, that's a nice AU. That's what I'm saying. This could be BU. Like, this might be, nah, it's AU. It's just a really super duper AU. Yeah, I don't think that's not for grading. That penny's not for grading because of the reverse. I didn't take a good look at the reverse. Let me see that. White AM? One day we'll find one. Mm-hmm. I thought so. Let's look at the reverse first before we. I mean, it looks like a die clash. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, such a dirty penny, man. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Let me look at that. Make sure that's not letters. That would be too good to be true. I can't tell. I've seen this die clash before though, and it's always most visible underneath the chin, right? Because this is how the chin is supposed to look, kind of straightish. But then sometimes you'll see it like this, and then you'll see the impression underneath it, and then on the side you can see the other impression. So there's some type of die clash there. It's a little too dirty to like this. It's a shield, so like what part of this made that? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, they don't look the same. The 2023. You know what I didn't check for in the last video? Oh, I just realized it. I didn't look for the V in the 2023. And I bet somebody in the last video was like, check for the V. No, I mean, it has little marks, but I don't think any of those are the V. Oh, shoot. No way. I might have to pull out the big guns for this. I can't see the if that's a V or not. You see it right there? I don't know. Right there. I can't tell. You know who would know? Eric from keeneEyeCollectables would know. Oh yeah, it's a V, man. I'm gonna wipe it very lightly, just take some of the dirt off. I think we found the V. And now it makes me wonder. It's a very light V. It's not a. It's worth $5 maybe. I mean, Eric knows. He's the man. This guy's the king of the 2023 V. His you have to check out his website. Yeah, that's a V. I think it is. I mean, it looks like a V, right? It looks like a V right there. Anyway, I'll put it there. Now, where's the 2023 from the last roll? If you want to give me a second to look for it real quick. It was a very beautiful penny, so I should be able to find it quick. I did not look for the 2023. Excuse me, the V in the last. Is this it? I knew it was it because how beautiful it was. So this is from episode 156, and I did not check for the V. And I know someone was probably screaming, probably Eric, check for the V. Nah, no V. It was right here. It was still on my desk. But this one you could see the V. I think you can. I think that's it, right? Like I said, Eric will leave a comment below and say if that's the V or not. It's a 2023 and it looks a little V-ish. So that's all I can say. Let me shut that light off. It's too bright. Very interesting. No white AM. No white AM. No white AM. No white AM. So far it's been a pretty interesting roll. I think those weak V's sell for about $5 to $10. That's what I kind of recall when I did the research. A really good one, and I think I found a good one, and I gave it away, and I believe Eric left a comment and saying that those are worth $20. But that was a pretty good one. This one's if that is a oh looky here, another smoker. Now we're getting close to the BU. Like this might be gradable condition. That's a smoke. I'm gonna put that with the 74. Yeah, so this box has copper. And the funny thing is, this one's a 2024 box. The last one was a 2023. It was, I guess, it was that long ago. I didn't find not even one 2024 and 25 rolls. So I'm going to assume that box was from 2023. You know, they had it for whatever, a couple months or whatever. 85D. I'll check that out in a second. That might be a repunched. That's really light. I'm gonna look at that D. I'm gonna say no to the repunch mint mark in the 85D. It's just like a clean spot around it or area. Whoops. 89P. do you think? Die Clash? Yeah. Yeah, nice one. It's like has like a 3D effect to it almost. I wonder what it's from. Well, it's gotta be his face, I guess. And it's funny how there's nothing on the obverse. If there is, it's so light. It kind of has like a 3D effect. It's pretty cool. OMG. Holy moly, I forgot today is the oh wow, okay, hold on a second. I have to put a little reminder for myself. I know this is a scheduled video, but I have a very important thing to do today. Oh man, our first live stream. Well, the members get to see this, get to see the scheduled videos live. Yeah, we're doing the my first giveaway, man. I hope it goes good. I hope it goes good. Don't ask me what made me just think about that. I have no idea what I have. I can't remember what I just did a second ago that brought up that memory. Oh, I know what it was. I was looking at one of the pennies and I said, so weird, so weird. I was like, oh, is that a proof? It's not a proof, but and then that led me to think about the if it was a proof or close to a proof that I bought a bunch of proofs and I got one in a flip somewhere. It's over there on the other desk. And thinking about the proof in the flip made me think about the flip that's right here. And this is the penny that I bought for the giveaway. And it just that's so crazy, right? They call that in psychology. You could look this up and you can see if I'm full of BS or not. It's called spread of activation. In psychology, I learned it in the 90s. Yeah, I learned it in the 90s when I was in my undergrad. Spread of activation. I think it was from a psychologist from the 80s, right? Because in the textbooks in the 90s were from people from the 80s and they wrote theories. So that means a spread of activation is when one idea leads to the next one. And triggers that memory to so that was a great that was man, if you want to take that and you want to use it as an example of spread of activation for psychology, feel free, man. At 72D. Oh, we got some weak letters there. See that every once in a while in those early 70s pennies. I don't know. I don't think it gives any extra value though. Like it's not that. I've got some that was super duper weak. I'll put that in there. We got a copper though. We got a copper 94. Yeah, I'll look at that in a second. That could be just dirt. I hope it's not, but we'll find out. Let's see if there's any doubling back here. No. All right, you take a look at it first before I take a little cloth to it. Let me look at that first before I even do that, because if that is copper, I really don't want to wipe it off. Ew, yuck! It's hairs. Oh, that's gross. What is that? Got me nervous. I threw it in the garbage. Every once in a while, a stink bug will fly through the air conditioner screen, especially around the beginning of the summer. I think that's when they mate. And they are so loud, man. They sound like helicopters. Oh, that's a beauty. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I like these, man. Sign me up. I like these. They're not worth anything. Well, that's not true. You know, if somebody cleaned up, that might be a beauty, and somebody might want to pay a few dollars for it. Oh, here we. Oh, I thought it was a copper. I really thought this was a copper. I'm not gonna weigh it. This. It's because something looks like copper. There's no way that's gonna be worth anything. No white AM. It has some doubling on the 8 and the 7, and maybe the D. It's pretty good. Yeah, there's a pretty. All right, I'm gonna show you in a second what I found. Let me look at the reverse though. I want to see. Yeah, it's on the reverse too. Yeah, it had to be. Oh yeah, this is all right. So this is pretty cool. So the hub, right? So tilted hub, right? You see the tilted hub. So the tilted hub, right? Split the clad by the letters there, so you get the machine doubling there, right? Okay. So here you can see it even better, right? Because the hammer, you can see where it's smashed, and look how it caused machine doubling on the I and the B, right? That's machine doubling because it's from the hammer hitting it so hard or tilted that it creates the doubling on the letters. It's not that on the hammer, the letters, that there's two of them, right? Like that's a traditional, this is machine doubling. Still cool. And it was tilted so much that it caused doubling on the letters. Excuse me, on the numbers. So it's a good, and you can see, look, even there, you can see the dent. So it's a good example of tilted hub machine leading to machine doubling. It's a good example of that. Can't sing any songs, man. I can't believe that that they took some of my money away because I want to sing the song. This is how we do it, and I'm afraid if I start singing that, then they're gonna. Yeah, you can't sing that, man. That's my song. You can't. I want some of that 50 cents that you get for your videos. Go ahead, man. Take the whole thing, man. Go ahead. God bless. You know, don't spend it all in one place. 59. All right. All right. I put the 59s in first Lincoln Memorial. Also, it's um, a bronze penny. 59, 60, and 61 are bronze. And I remember someone sent me a message the other day. Maybe he's watching. He knows who he is. And he said something about how do you know it's bronze? And there are other bronze, but I'm just talking right now about the 59, 60, 61. The bronze has tin in it. That's what makes it bronze. There's tin in the 59, 60, and 61. So there's 95% copper, and then the other 5% is zinc and tin. All the other pennies except for the bronze ones have only zinc. They're 5% zinc. The 59, 60, and 61 are mixture. The 5% is a mixture between zinc. It might be 2.5. I don't know what the percentage of the mixture is, but there's tin in it. That's what makes it bronze. $2,000 white AM. Who knows? Another 2024, man. Yeah, so this box is, so that's so weird, right? You would think that as the boxes, so the 2023, there's no copper. But in the 2024, now we're finding copper. How odd is that, man? I would think there'd be less copper. See, it's not, look at that. Look at the one from this is the one from, look at this beauty. That's from episode 156. You want to compare the two? Yeah. And this is the one we found today. As you can see, there's a difference between the two. This one's almost like what's that called? Proof-like. That's from right, but you already watched 156, so you know that already. You remembered it. You just watched 156 before you watched this one. How cool is that going to be? Imagine like a year from now or 2 years from now, right? Someone who stumbles upon the channel, YouTube record in 2 years from now, and there's like 5,000 long videos. There might be 20,000 total videos or 30,000. And someone goes, you know what, honey? Let's get some popcorn and let's binge watch Look What Jess Found for the whole weekend. Because if there's like hundreds of around 157, if we're on like, if it's like 2 or 3 years from now, it might be like 500, 600 videos. Couldn't even watch it. It would take, let's say they're about between a half hour and an hour. So let's say 45 minutes. 2 is an hour and a half. Every 4 is 3 hours. So 400 would be 300 hours. It's 24 hours in a day. So you're talking about, forget it. You couldn't even watch. It would probably take months binge watching. Like if you just stumbled upon the channel, it would take months. And forget about the shorts. Forget it, man. Forget it. This is ridiculous. That's why I say I'm the hardest working coin roll hunter on YouTube. I'm not the best coin roll hunter. Come on. I'm not crazy. I know that. There's a difference between being the best and being harder working. That I am. 2014, 14. Nope. And a couple more. That's an interesting rim, huh? Really interesting. It would have been cool if there would have been some cuds. Yeah, those stink bugs, man. I tell you, they're pains in the neck. Yeah, we end on a copper, man. Ah, I love it. I love it. All right. I'll put that with the AUs too. Yesterday, that was 156 AU. Then we got this one today. We got 2 AUs and maybe 2 BUs. All right. Thank you very mucho. God bless. And I will see you in episode 158.